to you all. Thank you for being here. Doesn't seem possible. It's been a month already. I've been kind of drinking from the fire hose these last few weeks. But I have to say that it's been a really interesting and challenging time, and I'm excited that we are getting to the point where we're going to begin some competition and do what it is that we all like to do. You like to cover our sports programs, and we like to put them on the fields and playing surfaces and make sure that we're having a good time with it. As I stated in my introductory remarks at the initial press conference, I think the best days of this conference are ahead. I came into the process skeptical, would probably be a fair way to portray it. And during my first month, it's flown by. I've gotten unbelievable support from the people that are involved. We have been engaged in the BCS process, obviously. We have been working very hard with our colleagues in the SEC on the Champions Bowl, both the RFP process and the television process that goes along with it. We've made good progress there. On July 1st, we welcome TCU and West Virginia, two members that I think will blend exceedingly well with the 8 remaining members. I think we have a stability that is far better than perhaps the public perception. I think we have members that represent the best qualities of intercollegiate athletics. And I think we are going to do some really remarkable things in the years ahead. One of the things we've been working on is our television package. It is not finished, and I would suggest to you that having 2 media companies and 10 presidents and 10 general counsels and 10 athletic directors, all that generally speaking have editorial veto authority over the preparation of the documents, is a complex environment. That may very well be the understatement of the year. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of pushing and shoving, and as much as we're all trying to hold hands and go forward together, we don't all agree on everything all the time, and so we still have some work to do. I don't have any question that we will end up with a completed media document before long, but it is long, it is dense, and it has lots of details, and it's still going to take us a while to get it all put together. As a result of that, our TV selections are a little bit delayed. We have been able to share with the institutions a little bit about game times on certain weekends, but we are admittedly a ways behind, and I know that creates hardships for all of you, and so I apologize for that in advance. It's been a painstaking process, but I expect that in the end we will have a 13-year grant of rights on television. We will have a 13-year grant of rights to cover the 12 years that are envisioned with the Champions Bowl, and we will end up with a package that will give us national exposure on 2 cable and broadcast television giants. It's going to be unprecedented national exposure for our conference, and it will be remarkable the breadth and depth of the reach that we will have during the course of the coming decade. I also think that in addition to the strength and the revenue that is derived from a major media contract, we really are headed for a period of stability. This is a group of 10 institutions that if we were to press for raised hands in a meeting room around the issue of expansion, I don't know that we'd get 2 votes for moving to a larger number. Now, having said that, expansion is on every conference's list of discussion items. I don't think we can ever afford not not to think about it, but if the Big 12 had to vote on it today, we wouldn't take any new members in. We believe it should be very difficult to get into this group of institutions. It should be the toughest fraternity in America to join, and the only people that have a chance to join it are those that bring something that is very substantial. And so with that, and with the round-robin scheduling that we have in football and men's basketball, women's basketball, we will derive true champions. Everyone will play everyone else, and it is the best of all circumstances. I think it is also a situation where at the end of the season, not only do we identify a true champion, but our true champion is going to have a great chance to get to that 14 playoff, and that is obviously a valuable pathway given the playoff structure going forward. We've seen lots of times when the two best teams in the league come together, and one of them is damaged goods after the game is over. Worse than that, sometimes the better team doesn't win, and so we like very much the situation we're in right now, and I think another thing that's been a major departure from the past is we are in a period of equal revenue sharing. That doesn't mean that institutions aren't able to go off and do their own work and put their own packages in place, but generally speaking, on the largest portion of our television and distributable revenue, we are dividing things equally, which is the first time that we've done that. It's also a process that will, I think, yield good stability over a long period of time. Pardon me for reading chapter and verse on some of these next things, but when you talk about the success of this organization, you really can't do it without numerically calling out some things that are really pretty amazing. Through the first 16 seasons of the Big 12, not only have we gone about extending the rich traditions that have been embodied in these schools before, but we've had 16 of our 23 sports win a national championship. That's really pretty remarkable. I find that an amazing statistic.